Dialectical behaviour therapy was created by Marshall Linehan. It's a skills-based program that offers education about behavioural responses to overwhelming emotional experiences. These skills, when practiced over and over again, create the muscle memory required to make them a repeatable part of our automatic responses to the circumstances we find ourselves in pretty much every single day. Through regular practice, this is achievable even when our system is falling into what are perceived as, and therefore experienced as, emotionally distressing situations. In my opinion, the skills of DBT should be something that are taught to teachers of young children so they can become a part of the school's curriculum around the world. Now, I know this is a highly unlikely thing to happen, and at the same time, it's something that I will continue to advocate for at every opportunity, because these skills represent the ways in which we can learn to cope with life's experiences in a healthy way, rather than spiraling into the unhealthy coping mechanisms that a lot of us struggle with these days in our adult life. For me, this lack of emotional education early on in life means we have to go through the process of re-educating the parts of our personality that are trapped in these early childhood experiences to make up for the things that we didn't learn to do at an early age. Re-educating parts is something that I talk about constantly, as it's an important part of the process for achieving the long-term goals of this type of work, and something that is encapsulated in the skill called planning ahead to build mastery. For now, it's important to know that getting to a space where our system is open to doing the work involved in re-educating our parts is one of the many things that dialectical behaviour therapy can offer to every single individual that participates in learning the skills. Don't get me wrong, not everyone who completes DBT skills training is going to automatically know how to use the skills. In fact, I know many people who I've met in the circles of behaviour change that tell me, oh yeah, I did DBT before. And over the years, I've developed a somewhat tongue-in-cheek response to this that goes something like, and how are you actually living those DBT skills today? This is a response that often confuses people because, in my opinion, it's not emphasized enough by those that teach DBT that benefiting from the skills training program means actually living the DBT skills. It means being the DBT skills and incorporating the DBT skills into your lifestyle, not just knowing what the DBT skills are. Much like any successful behaviour change program, it only works if you actually practice it. Simply reading the books and learning the different skills doesn't mean that you're going to use them. If we only learn something from a book and don't actually practice it the way it was intended, we might know what to do and maybe even how to do it, but we won't be able to actually do it without the experience of it. And this is only achieved with lots and lots and lots of practice. A really great example of this is the story of my oldest daughter, who recently learned to drive. She read the book about driving, she watched me drive all the time, and passed the written test, so theoretically she knew exactly how to drive. However, when you put her behind the wheel of a car, it was a very different situation. Emotions got involved, confidence was in question, muscle memory wasn't formed, and automatic behaviours started to kick in. She had to experience the act of driving, benefit from the practice in order to learn how to do it. That way it could become part of her automatic responses when she wanted to get somewhere, even when she gets nervous or overwhelmed. Dialectical behaviour therapy offers 4 modules of skills training that are designed to support people looking to change behaviours. However, it's true that because of the number of skills available in DBT, it's often seen as a complicated process. To be quite honest, this is also kind of true, in that DBT is a complicated program because it's designed to deal with complicated problems. That being said, it's so important to start with the understanding that as participants, we are not going to find all of the skills helpful all of the time. Some of the skills will make sense to you and some of them will not. Some will be effective for you to use and some will not. In my opinion, this is why there are so many skills available through DBT, so we can find the ones that work for us and use them to create the life we want to live. That being said, there are some fundamental skills that are important to get in place. Mindfulness is an absolute must. Without a mindful practice, nothing else works. The stop skill is essential because it's a gateway to accessing all of the other skills. Planning ahead to build mastery is the only way we manage our emotional reactions to difficult experiences, so practicing this skill is absolutely imperative. Knowing how to use the chain analysis and missing links exercises helps us to figure out what it was we could have done differently in the past to set us up for success in the future. One of the things I like to do in my work is to take complicated textbook skills and break them down to real-world experiences, giving examples from my own life of how a skill has worked or not worked for me in my own journey. This is because I don't teach these skills from a textbook, I teach them from lived experience. Hopefully I can do this in a way that supports people who are looking for a different way to live their lives, and hopefully that person is you. If you take a look around my YouTube channel or go through the pages of my website, you're going to find a lot more videos and handouts that expand on this and many other subjects associated with changing behaviours and dialectical behaviour therapy in particular. If you want to know more, come join our online conversations. Every single week I'll drop some links in the description below. And as always, if you like the content of this video, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment and smash that like button. Turn on those notifications for all the latest from me and the Liberation Place. I hope this video gave you some insight for DBT and how it can help you to change those behaviours that you're trying to change. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Take care, be safe and be well.